Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back. We are doing the review of Daredevil Born Against Season 2, Episodes 7 and 8, or whatever the last two were. Sorry. I didn't catch last week's episode. I finally caught up. I finally also watched the season finale. I liked what they did last week. I like how they ended up taking care of some of the character arcs that they needed to take care of. I liked I'm trying to remember his name now. Now I forgot all about his name. Overall, it's good. I think there's some good quality. I think here's my thing. I think this show's going to go to 4 seasons, and then he's going to go to a background character. Like, you won't see him until you see him in the movies. This is not going to be a show that's going to go on for 10 seasons. Would I watch all 10? Yes, I would. Do I think it's going to go 10 seasons? No. I got to go in 3rd season, and then I think they'll do a 4th one, and then they'll see what people think, what their reception is of the show. I think they have a story arc that they want to do, and seeing as they're pumping out a season a year, because they're already filming season 3, and it's already halfway done, so, I mean, they're pumping out a season a year. We'll see what happens. Season finale. Yeah. I think it stuck very true to Daredevil's character, whereas in the Netflix show and this show, everyone's like, oh, they're doing what they always do in the last several years of Marvel, talking the bad guy down. No, Daredevil never has wanted to kill Kingpin. He wanted to for a short period of time, and he's gotten over that itch of killing Kingpin. He stopped the people from killing Kingpin. He recognizes that Kingpin genuinely cares about New York City, and so he talks both the people down and he talks Kingpin down, and then they go their separate ways. And it's like, okay, I'm okay with that ending, because they already had their fight earlier on. There was already plenty of fighting, and we saw Kingpin go ham on civilians, and I was like, yo, what is going on? This is crazy for Kingpin. And yeah, I mean, it was a good ending to season 2 for, I wouldn't say lackluster. I like how they brought in Jessica Jones, they brought in Luke Cage, the only person they didn't have on screen in Daredevil, but last night I did the watch party for Punisher. He wasn't in the season 2. And so I liked that, and we'll get into Punisher here in a second, because I'll do the review for that as well. By far, probably one of the more brutal Daredevil episodes I've seen. That being said, I believe season 2 is far better than season 1, but I prefer the story arc in season 1 over season 2. And yeah, so last night, Punisher One Last Kill came out. Probably the most violent thing that they've put out recently in ever, honestly. And so, yeah, I mean, it's good for what it did. I loved the new logo that they had for Punisher at the end of the episode. I don't really like how they brought back the Nucci family from, like, season 1 just for, like, a one-off kind of thing. Like, I get it. You had to have some reason for him to do a whole bunch of killing, do a whole bunch of fighting for him to realize things, but I loved the arc of him realizing that maybe he just needs to be the Punisher and taking care of those who others won't take care of themselves, like cops and things like that. And I love what happened at the end. It was great. It was a full circle moment for everybody. One of the more gorier things that they've put out. I think Punisher One Last Kill was definitely needed, but it was definitely slow paced at first. Give it an 8 out of 10 probably. You do not need to watch the Punisher show to understand what's happening in the Punisher One Last Kill. If this is your first time watching anything Punisher, you don't need to watch anything. You can just straight up watch. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, hit the like button down below, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.